Hey everyone, it's Jen from You So Much, and today we're going to talk about how to give your customers the power to say yes. So here's the thing, a lot of your customers want to say yes to you, and emotionally they are so ready to make that decision and say yes. But they'll sometimes let that logical thinking get in the way of their emotional decision that they've already made. And so there are some things you can really do to help them say yes. So the first thing is that you can address every single objection that they have. So what I always suggest is if you're in a personal conversation with your customers, talk to them and pull out what some of those objections might be. And otherwise, sit down and really write out all the possible objections that someone might have. And they're going to be a lot more than just time or money. There's going to be a lot more there. So really dig deep to figure out what some of those objections really are. And then you can use that in your copy on your websites and your sales pages. The next thing you can do is you can make sure that you are trustworthy. So a lot of times, especially if they're visiting a sales page and they don't know you personally, there are some things you can do to help make sure that they trust you. And you can do that with the language that you have on your page, but you could also do that by making sure that you have testimonials there or case studies. That kind of thing will really, really help them so that they'll feel like, okay, I'm not the only one here that's wants to hire this person. There are other people out there that hired this person and they had success with it. The next thing you want to make sure you do is answer any possible questions that they might have. So when you write your sales page, look through everything you have on that page and think to yourself from the point of view of a customer. What are some of the questions that they might have? What's the process going to be like? What happens if I hate this program or if it doesn't work for me? That kind of thing. So think about all the questions that they might have and then make sure you're answering all those questions in your sales page or in your sales conversation so that it makes it easy for them to say yes because you've answered all the questions that they might possibly have. The next thing you might want to do is really think about a possible guarantee or bonus that you can offer them. So especially with guarantees, think about what kinds of qualms that they might have about not working out, right? So is there some kind of guarantee you could put in there, like a 30-day money-back guarantee or something that will ease their mind if for some reason this doesn't go as planned? Now, especially with bonuses, I always suggest that you make sure it's really relevant to the product that you're offering. So it's somehow related. It's not just some random bonus that has nothing to do with your business or your offer. And a really great guideline for this is to think about some of those objections that you thought of earlier. Is there some kind of bonus offer you can make that is related to an objection that they might have that will answer that objection and then make it easier for them to say yes? So for example, if you're an online course helping them build their email list, but they're thinking to themselves, I don't even know how to use MailChimp, then maybe a bonus could be some easy hacks for MailChimp, right? So just think about some of those objections they might have and then use that in the bonuses to, again, help them say yes. And then the final thing is really think about the return on investment for that customer. So what is it that they're really, really getting? And this really gets down to what their fantasy is, right? How will you help them improve their life? How will you help them become the person that they want to be? Paint that picture for them, show them the return on investment that they'll get in that conversation or on the page. Make sure that they have a real clear picture of what their life could be like once they have your product and service. So if you're thinking to yourself, this is so awesome, but I have no idea where to put this on a sales page, I've got you covered. I have created a template for you, a sales page template that will show you exactly the best place to put some of these things on your sales page and make it so much easier for you to make sure you give your customers the power to say yes. I put the link up above and down below, and if you guys have any thoughts or questions about this, I'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below. And as always, don't forget to write down your own fantasies because words make it real.